Good morning, second graders. Please get out page 238, the one that we finished yesterday, or the one that we did not finish yesterday. You were supposed to finish it for homework. And the first thing we wanted to do was write a greater than statement using our horizontal bar graph, using the information that we had on our horizontal bar graph. So this is the statement I chose, and I want you to tell me if it's correct or not. Jory earned a greater number of awards than Carrie. Is that true? Let's look at Jory. How many awards did Jory earn? 4, and Carrie earned 2. So did Jory earn a greater number of awards than Carrie? Yes, he did. That may not be the sentence that you wrote. Yours might still be correct. Make sure that you have a member of your family check it for you. Then I asked you to make a vertical bar graph that matched the horizontal bar graph. We needed to have the same numbers, 0 to 10, but this time they were going vertically instead of horizontally. We also needed to have the same people, only this time we wrote their names across the bottom because we wanted our lines to be vertical, which is up and down. I put Hal first because Hal was first up here. Hal earned 9 awards. I started at the bottom and colored up to the number 9. Jory earned 4 awards. I started at the bottom and colored up to the number 4. Carrie earned 2. And Pat earned 5. If you need to pause the video for just a minute and check yours and make sure that it was correct also, then you can type your name in the text box and make sure that you get your points for this math page. Okay, we're going to move on, and today you need page 239. All right, this one's kind of fun because today we get to actually learn how to read the bar graph, and we get to put together and take apart and compare problems. So we're going to answer story problems that have to do with this horizontal bar graph. This bar graph is titled Animals at the Wildlife Park. And like I said, I always like to write the numbers out to the side before I even get started. So let's look at lions. Let's go to the end and then follow the line down to the number 5. We know that there were 5 lions in the wildlife park. Bears, we're going to follow the line down. There were 4 bears. Tigers, there were 2 tigers, and monkeys. We're going to go across, follow the line down, and there were 6 monkeys. Use the bar graph to solve the problems. Show your work. That means you need to show out here how you found the answer. Okay, number 1 says 4 of the monkeys are adults and the rest are babies. How many of the monkeys are babies? Well, we know that there are 6 monkeys altogether. How could we show that 4 of them are adults? What do you think we should do? Okay, well, we could go over to the number 4 and make a line right there, right? So all the monkeys on this side are adults, and all the monkeys on this side are babies. So how many of the monkeys are babies? 1, 2. Do you agree? If that's correct, and 4 monkeys are adults and 2 monkeys are babies, that would mean that there are 6 monkeys altogether. Are there? Yes. So do you agree that 2 monkeys are babies? Two baby monkeys. Okay, let's go down to number 2. How many fewer bears are there than monkeys? Okay, so if we're finding out fewer, we're going to subtract, right? So there's a couple of different ways we can do this. We want to know how many fewer bears there are than monkeys. So what is there more of? Monkeys or bears? Monkeys, right? So we could write 6 minus, how many bears? 4. Okay, we could do it that way. Or we could go up here to our bears, draw the line down, circle how many more monkeys there are than bears. How many is it? 2? Let's see if that's the same as this. 6 minus 4 equals 2. You are correct. 2 what? 2 fewer bears. Okay, number 3, I'm going to read it and then you are going to solve it on your own after we are done today, and we will check it tomorrow. There are 2 fewer lions than elephants. How many elephants are there? Well, elephants aren't even on our graph. So how are we going to know how many elephants there are? Do we know how many lions there are? Yeah, there's 5 lions, right? And if there's 2 fewer lions, that means there's 2 less lions than there are elephants. How many elephants are there? I want you to figure that out after we're done today, and we will check it tomorrow. Go ahead and turn your page over to the back. On this side, we have another bar graph. This time it is a vertical bar graph, and it is titled Jenny's Bead Collection. This bar graph goes up to 8, and these are the color of beads that Jenny has: blue, red, green, and purple. How many blue beads does Jenny have? Good. 7. How many red beads does Jenny have? 2. How many green beads does Jenny have? 5. How many purple beads does Jenny have? 6. All right, it says use the bar graph to solve these problems and show your work. Let's look at number 1. Jenny has 4 fewer purple beads than Morgan. That means 4 less. So Jenny has 4 less than Morgan. And remember, these are Jenny's beads. So Jenny has 6, and that's 4 less than what Morgan has, which means that Morgan has 4 more than Jenny, right? We've solved these before. How many purple beads do Jenny and Morgan have in all? Okay, so Jenny has 6. So this is a 2-part problem. So Jenny has 6 purple beads, okay? That's 4 less than Morgan, which means that Morgan has 4 more than 6. She has 4 more than Jenny. So what would 4 more than 6 be? 6 plus 4 more equals what? Yeah, 10. So that means that Morgan, here's Morgan, she has 10 purple beads, right? And how many purple beads does Jenny have? 6. So Jenny has 6, Morgan has 10. We don't need the number 4 anymore. We're going to take Jenny's 6 and we're going to add it to Morgan's 10. So 6 plus 10. Can you figure that one out? Let's start with our bigger number, 10, and count on 6 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We know that anything plus 10, we just put that number in the ones place. So how many do they have in all? Jenny's 6 plus Morgan's 10. They have 16 purple beads all together. All right, the next one says Morgan has 11 red beads. Then she gives 2 red beads to Aaron. How many more red beads does Morgan have now than Jenny? Oh my goodness, that's a complicated story. Okay, we know that these are Jenny's beads, right? So we know that Jenny has 2. Jenny has 2 beads, okay? So Morgan has 11. Here's Morgan. She's got 11 beads. But she gives 2 red beads to Aaron. So if she gives 2 to Aaron, here's Aaron. What are we going to do? How many is she going to have left if she gives 2 to Aaron? I'm not going to tell you. I need you to figure it out. Okay? So after Morgan gives 2 to Aaron, she has this many left. You get to decide. You get to figure that out. Now it says, how many more red beads does Morgan have now than Jenny? So Morgan has this many. Jenny has 2. Right? So now we need to take this number right here, however many Morgan has right now, and if she has more than Jenny, because Jenny only has 2. So we're going to take Morgan's beads, we're going to subtract Jenny's 2 beads. Okay? How many more does Morgan have? All right? You're going to have to figure that out on your own tonight. Okay, we'll check it tomorrow. I just gave you some hints there. All right, number 6 says, 5 of Jenny's beads are large and the rest are small. She buys some small yellow beads. Now she has 18 small beads. How many small yellow beads does she buy? Again, this is crazy complicated because there's no yellow up here. So let's start back at the beginning. 5 of Jenny's beads are large. All right, let's stop right there. In order to figure out how many beads Jenny has that are small, we need to find out how many beads Jenny has altogether. So it's a good thing we wrote our numbers here, right? Because we have 7 plus 2 equals 9. 5 plus 6 equals 11. Okay, so now we're going to add our 9 and our 11. Let's start with our higher number, 11, plus 9 more. Good, 20. Okay, so we know that Jenny has 20 beads altogether. Let's go look at our question now. 5 of Jenny's beads are large and the rest are small. Okay, so she has 20 beads altogether. 5 are small. So let's take away her 5 small beads. We're going to take them away and put them in a pile. Okay, so 20 minus 5. Well, we can't subtract 5 from 0. We need to borrow. Okay. So 10 minus 5. And then 1 10 minus 0, 10s. I'm not going to tell you. I want you to figure it out. Okay? So if 5 of Jenny's, oh, I'm sorry, I wrote small here. 5 of Jenny's beads are large. How many are small? The rest are small. Okay, so this is how many are small, but you have to figure it out. Then she buys some small yellow beads. So she has this number and she buys some small yellow beads. All right? How many small yellow beads does she buy? Okay, 5 of Jenny's beads are large and the rest are small. This is how many are small. She buys some yellow beads and now she has 18 small beads. So that means this number plus this number is going to equal 18. So as long as you can figure out what this number is, you need to count on how many more is going to give you a total of 18. And that's going to tell you how many small yellow beads she buys. So this number right here with our question mark, that is going to be our answer. You get to figure that out, and we will check it tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.